What's good? What's good? My beautiful infinite being, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Here are 5 powerful life lessons that I wish I learned before the cancer journey that can be used with you right now. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs the reminder that their life matters. And change starts now.
Infinite being, use your intention, love your life.
Here are 5 things that I learned from the cancer journey. Control is an illusion. You might have gotten that news out of left field and you're not sure how to even handle it. But one way to take the information is in your now, in your reality now. So it's not based on what you heard happen to someone else or even yourself before, and it's not based on what can happen. It's all about right now and how you integrate that information in the now. Your subconscious looks for information that aligns with its true beliefs. So if you can find a way to choose the perception that you want and co-create that, then that works a lot better energetically than, just kind of reacting to news or challenges that will come through during that period. What you choose out of your info and your perception of reality is more important than the info that you're actually presented with. My initial goal was to kind of get through cancer, get through treatment, and get through this whole process, rather than living in each moment as it comes, to get to the last day of chemo and hit the gong, signaling that's the end, I'm done with this, out of here. And there were many discoveries along the way. And when I opened my eyes to the lessons of those discoveries, I really not only healed parts of myself, but also gained a ton of wisdom to give to other people. Even that last day of chemo, I had to remind myself that, okay, it's not like you're going to run and hit the gong and you're out of here, that this is part of the process itself. Be vigilant and in the moment so that you are facing your challenges, whatever they are, and bringing the correct energy to that to get you through it. For the journey that I went through, there were so many challenges and discoveries along the way. And so it made sense for me to kind of embrace each moment, whatever that led to, because there were a lot of lessons intertwined with what I thought was going to be a horrible thing. Appreciate the now. Don't be so caught up with what's going to happen or what happened. Tomorrow is simply not promised, and you don't know what's going to occur. So take an opportunity to be grateful for the small things in your life. Maybe someone brought you an unexpected meal, or you got up that morning, or that morning you woke up with energy, or what you thought was important is not as important anymore because you're fighting for your life and you've been given yet another day of life to enjoy that life. Walks in nature, calling someone to just say hello. These are small things that we may forget about when we're really busy, but they're also things that can help lift us up in our energy and help us to find that bit of peace and or joy in our lives that can uplift us. How do you spend your time during the day? Do you find yourself at the end of the day and you don't know how it was spent? Was it wasted time? Were you resting, which is also amazing? Or were you just doing a bunch of things on a list and not realizing how you got to the place you are while you're watching this video? Saying no was very important to me. I realized that I could not do this journey on my own, but I also couldn't do the journey by saying yes to everybody's everything that I used to, because maybe I didn't look a certain way or act a certain way during my journey. And that was just part of me dealing with energy, a lot of prayer, and a lot of reprogramming of my mind, setting myself up and scripting and things. Also, there'll be a video, I'll put a link on scripting down in the video that can also help you as well. But during the time, I learned that no is a necessary word. Your energy can be severely depleted during the time where you're going through it, not just because of your emotional journey, but also because you're dealing with, the effects of chemo or whatever type of treatment, radiation or something that you're going through. And so things that you used to be able to do, things like I used to love to go for long walks. Well, sometimes my walks were from the car to a park bench, and then I would just people watch. There was a point at which I was just glad to be breathing outside air. And especially since it was during COVID, there were a lot of restrictions that were placed. So just being outside was a place of grace, and noticing the beautiful blue skies, noticing more wildlife, that was everything to me. And that helped me be more healthy during my journey, because I actually got to interact more with nature. One of the hardest things for me was accepting that things were changing for me, and that I wouldn't be able to do things like a workout group or lead some presentation or something. I had to learn to say no. I had to learn to not be putting other people's needs before my own, because you might have been superwoman or man all your life helping other people, and then all of a sudden you need the help. And so helping yourself is your priority. Helping yourself to rest, helping yourself to being able to, maybe you did have the time to do something, but it's tiring when you're going through things. So just learning to even say no when it's necessary to keep yourself healthy and well is so important. People pleasing doesn't work if you're trying to cultivate authentic, healthy relationships. Stop waiting to enjoy your life. Be in your now. Your plans are all wonderful, but if you're waiting to do something in your life rather than experiencing it on your own while you have the time in your present, then what good is it? When I received the news, I thought it was a death sentence. I was super disturbed that there were places that I was supposed to be going to and places that I simply wanted to go to, and then I thought I would never get to them. I was completely distraught. And it's hard to say that life is sweet, and life is sweet, but you have to put in the time to enjoy it. You can't just be checking things off a list. Instead, attempt to notice what's occurring in your life right now, and how you can enjoy the joy of what is manifesting currently. Not that you don't have, but that which you do have is most important. So what are some discoveries that you've made while you were either going through a tough time, a challenge, or something else? Put them down. Put your positive ideas of how you coped with that in the comments. I definitely love hearing from each of you. Smooches.
Thanks for watching, Infinite Beings.
Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, smooches.